this is Tanisha. So this is Abstract Challenge 8 of 100, and it seems like we have a long way to go. So in this challenge, I have to say this was a challenge, not just a challenge, but a challenge, just totally a challenge. This is supposed to be a stamp and stencil, stamp and stencil abstract challenge, but I really didn't like what happened here, and I was a little bit in a rush because I didn't feel good while making this abstract painting. So I'm not 100% happy with it, not happy with the colors, because what I learned a lot of lessons here. So as we go through the video, I'll explain where I felt like I could have done better. But I think I'm going to definitely redo this challenge. And I always have to remind myself, the goal of the challenge is not to finish the painting, but to learn something from it. And I can definitely say I learned a lot from this one. And one of the ones is I wanted to use a different, I didn't want my colors to come out the way that they did. But because I didn't use my blow dryer to blow dry in between, when I was done with one color, they all kind of blended together. In some cases you may want that, but in this case I really wanted to bring out different colors in this painting, and I did not. But hey, that's what happens when you're not feeling well and in a rush. But here you can see that I'm using this is actually a printout from one of my cutting tools, like a Cricut, and I just thought this would be good to use as a stencil, so why not? I was no reason to waste that paper, so that's what I did here, and it's okay, not too bad. Again, just trying some things out. And this here is some paper that I have from mark making sessions that I've done in the past, and so I really like this paper. It's somewhat like a tissue paper. And what I like about it is that it seems to blend into the background, to me at least. So I really like this. So once it's there, once you glue it on or however you put it on, it's if you paint over it, it really definitely appears to blend in. Also, you can see behind it, which I thought was really nice. You can see in the back of it. But so far, we haven't used any stamps, but we have used a stencil. Oh, here's the first stamp right here. I'm having a problem with my stamp sticking. So here I decided to go ahead and put a different color out there. I really like this bluish color. Thought it was okay. Wasn't really sure where I was going with this. At this point, I realized I wanted to start to add different colors in here. And so I decided to just try to go darker. I had some lighter colors. And I realized as I was going through this, I haven't done much stamping yet, but hey, the goal is just to try it. I can say I tried it. And I have definitely tried stamping in other abstract paintings before, so it's not anything new. It's just that, the goal of this is just to try different things, experiment, and that's what I was trying to do. And this is where I started to run into a problem with the color. So I was thinking, I really don't want this to look like one of my previous abstract paintings during this challenge. So I wanted to try to make sure I'm getting some different colors in there, and I should have used a blow dryer, because what happened was I just started to blend. You'll see when I started to put some white, I started to blend, and it started to go the color below it, and therefore it wasn't a pure white. So I just didn't accomplish my goal, but that's coming up here shortly. But this is my attempt. I'm trying to get different colors in there. I'm actually, you probably can't, you can kind of tell I'm working with the blue as well, but the blue isn't coming through as much. I do have a tendency to go towards purple. I love blues as well. I was trying to figure out how to get more of it in here, but at the same time, like I said, this is just not a good day because I didn't feel as well. So, you know, I think another lesson is don't try to make abstract paintings when you're sick, because you won't take the time to do it right. And again, I had to keep reminding myself it's not about finishing it, but still, I wanted to do better than what I did here. So this is me using another stamp that I created. I used foam to create this stamp. At this point I'm starting to realize, okay, it's too much purple, too much, even though there's blue in there as well, but it was still just too purpley. And I was thinking I really need to change this up. And that's when I started adding the white, but then the white started blending with the background at some point, and it really didn't change it up a lot. Not as much as I wanted. So the key here is make sure to blow dry before you try to add, or you want to get a more pure, bright color. You'll want to not try to go directly over the previous color without ensuring that it's dry. So I've done some additional mark making, which I liked. I'm still not too happy with the color, but we just keep going. Try to do a little mark making and just keep moving forward, because hey, this is all about trying things out. And I can say that I've done this during our abstract challenge, although I will do it again, and I'll do it when I'm feeling better. So another lesson I learned here was I need to make sure I'm doing different compositions. I don't want to get stuck in a rut with the same ones. So I just really need to be very much aware of that. Also, but again, this is not a finished painting by a long shot. So I also tried to add a third color. It was okay. It's not bad. I wish I could have maybe brightened it perhaps a little bit, or added more somewhere else, and maybe it would have made sense. So I ended up taking that back out. And at this point I was like, okay, Tanisha, remember what this challenge is about. So I think a good lesson for us all is that it's hard to not start thinking. It's harder to just let the process be. And I think because I wasn't feeling well today, I got into my old mode of thinking too much and not just letting things be. So here I added back some white, and after this I really messed it up. I hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you soon.